Ayo! Welcome back to another video of Anime Vanguards. In this video I'll show you the new Vanguard familiar of Jogo. As you can see here, this Vanguard familiar is actually crazy. It allows Jogo to deal 200,000 DPS on placement, and don't forget he still have tons of burn damage. And let's see his new Vanguard familiar. It's called Molten Rocks. The first passive allows Jogo to deal 150% burn damage over 8 seconds, which is quite high. The second passive allows Jogo to have ability on placement. During his domain, whenever an burn or intense burn ends, it deal 50% of that deal in total. When his domain end, it detonate all intense burn and deal 100% intense burn damage dealt, and all kind of burns tick are twice fast during the domain. And his last passive is just give him 8000% damage buff. And to get his Vanguard familiar you need to play the Cursed Familiar Portal, and after reach T for Portal there is a chance to get Secret Portal and there is 30% chance to drop his familiar from it. And the portal is purchasable in the raid shop, which only needs 10 raid coins from Hakari Ray. By the way guys, before the showcase I wanted to show you guys my build. So we got a Monarch Jogo with his Vanguard familiar, with Gojo vs Sukuna Memoria. I'll explain why we use that later. And we got Aemeth, she can buff 90% of damage and 10% of range buff. With the buff Fu familiar she can reach 100% damage buff. And we have Chojon, he can increase and fasten the damage deal. Let's change Kafka to Yamamoto, he deal a lot of damage and he also applies burn and intense burn. And we got Sukuna, he deal a lot of damage of course, and he also deal 100% of burn damage, which is quite crazy. And he can also applies Dismantle, which increase the damage deal of him and Jogo by 45% due to the familiar. And of course, you got Nami. And let us start our showcase. Jogo's damage on placement is 1 million, and the spa is 5. It is pretty high, and let's upgrade him. And in his second attack form he deals 2 million damage. And after he used his domain he became a full out attack. As you see here, all enemies is died in his range. When he's in third attack form, his attack is became a 45 degrees cone. His last attack form is a big circle and is doing 6 million damage now. And his passive is deal 30% burn damage over 6 seconds, and every kill increase 0.4% damage. The maximum is 20%. I'll show you now how broke and overpower is this team. So this team dealt 1.7 billion damage in 53 seconds. And by the way, just saying that, Yamamoto doesn't have full South skeleton buff, and we didn't use his skill to detonate skeletons, and also we didn't max out our Aemeth and use her ability. Whatevers, let us test the maximum damage of this team. So the South skeleton buff is now max, and our Aemeth is max level to now, and I will use their abilities later. Alright, let's start now. So they did 4.53 billion damage in just 38 seconds, and their damage per second is around 119 million. Yeah, it sounds crazy. So as I said, Jogo's new Vanguard familiar is literally overpowered with this team. Alright guys. I think this is the end of this video. I hope this video helps you and I hope you enjoy this video. See y'all in next video. By the way,